Thank you for participating in the study. Perception of phonetic variation in a multilingual context. Insights from Hong Kong and Guangdong accented English and Mandarin speech. In the following, you will be engaging in a series of tasks, including intelligibility rating, accent rating, and pronunciation feature identification. Please watch this video to learn more about each task and how to answer the questions. Please listen to the audio recording and rate how easy it was to understand the phrase on a scale from 0 to 100. A rating of 0 means that it is completely not understandable. A rating of 100 means it is completely understandable. Here is an example. Loki breakfast with her classmate today. I find this completely not understandable. I would rate it 0 like this. Lucy had breakfast with her classmates today. I find it completely understandable. I would rate it 100 like this. This question is not a judgment of the speaker's accuracy. Lucy had breakfast with her classmates today. There are a few errors in pronunciation. However, it has not affected my understanding at all. I find it completely understandable. I would rate it 100 like this. Please rate how the following properties of the speaker's pronunciation affected your understanding or judgment of accent on a scale from -100 to 100. A rating of -100 means there was an extremely negative effect. A rating of 100 means there was an extremely positive effect. These properties are intonation or tone. Intonation in English refers to the rise and fall of the speaker's voice in a sentence or within a word. This sentence has a rising intonation. This sentence has a falling intonation. Tones in Mandarin refers to the use of the full tones and the neutral tone. These four words ma, 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 ma are of tones 1, 2, 3, and 4 respectively. Stress. The parts of a word that sounds louder or softer. In the sentence, Lucy had breakfast with her classmates today. The words Lucy, breakfast, and classmates are stressed. The other words are unstressed. This is not a judgment of accuracy, even though there may be errors. If what you heard do not have a negative effect on your understanding, you should still give it a positive rating. Here is an example. Lucy had breakfast with her classmates today. I find the word stress affecting my understanding very positively. I find that there was an extremely positive effect. So, I would rate it 100, like this. The process is similar for the judgment of accent. Instead, this time, rate how the properties of the speaker's pronunciation has affected your judgment of the accent. Rate how strong the speaker's accent is on a scale from 0 to 100. An accent is the way people pronounce words differently based on where they come from or from the way of speaking. A rating of 0 means there was a strong accent. A rating of 100 means there was no accent. If you think there was a strong accent, rate it 0, like this. If you think there was no accent, rate it 100, like this. You will listen to a recording of a phrase. After listening to the phrase, please indicate which syllables are stressed and which syllables are unstressed. A syllable is a chunk of sound in a word. For example, the word butterfly has 3 syllables: but-ter and fly. A stressed syllable sounds louder. It has a higher pitch and is longer. An unstressed syllable sounds softer. It has a lower pitch and is shorter. In the word butterfly, the stressed syllables is the syllable but. The but in butterfly sounds louder. This can happen in a phrase too. In a noun phrase, the dolls, the word dolls is stressed. The word the is unstressed. Don't try to deduce the answer. The recording may be unnatural. Respond with exactly what you heard. For example, a butterfly. If you think a syllable is stressed, click the syllable and choose stressed, like this. If you think a syllable is unstressed, click the syllable and choose unstressed, like this. Even though I know the syllable but is a stressed syllable, fly is being stressed in the recording. So, I will indicate fly as a stressed syllable. Listen to a recording of a phrase. After listening to the phrase, please indicate which syllables have a neutral tone and which syllables do not. Neutral tone is soft and short. For example, in the phrases 妈妈, 东西, and 去了, the second syllables of the 3 respective phrases are short and soft. The second syllables have a neutral tone. Don't try to deduce the answer. The recording may be unnatural. For example, 妈妈来了. Click on the syllables with neutral tone exactly like what you heard, like this. Even though the syllable le should be read with the neutral tone, it was read in tone 1 in the recording. So I will still only indicate the second ma, but not le, as syllable with neutral tone. You will listen to a recording of a sentence. After listening to a sentence, please indicate which words have a natural tone to you. Skip this question if all words have natural tones. Here is an example of a sentence with unnatural tones. 我喜欢去海边逛逛. In this sentence, the words 欢 and the second 逛 should have a neutral tone. These 2 words were read with the first tone and the fourth tone respectively. It should sound like this. 我喜欢去海边逛逛. Click on the word 欢 and the second 逛 to indicate the unnatural tone, like this. Don't try to deduce the answer. The recording may be unnatural. Respond with exactly what you heard. Thank you again for your interest. As you answer, if you need a refresher, you can refer to the video instructions linked at the beginning of each question.